going, yeah, I see that about the, we kind of figured that was going to happen, didn't we? I mean, yeah, we just annihilated their damn nuclear facility. Like I said, was that for making weapons or was it for power plants? I don't know. But I'm telling you, it was not a cool move. And yeah, can't really do anything about it. Just like this one here, you know, everybody's still got their anger up and still wanting to strike out at people. Well, hopefully soon everybody will figure out that, okay, now we're done. Is everybody done swinging at each other? Can we all stop and sit down and just be calm for a day or two? Can we try to figure out something else to do with ourselves than fight and hate each other? And I'm telling you, I'm really telling you, Israel, that you call yourself Israel, but you're Jews stirring shit up. We are all Israel. Okay? The whole planet is Israel. Not you guys. The chosen ones, we are all chosen ones. We all come from you. It's all in the same package. It's a planet of horses. Okay? Stop calling yourselves the chosen ones. You're implying that you're a better group than ours. And we don't like that. It offends the world. Do you understand that part? Because there's nothing worse than being stuck to a neighbor that thinks he's better than them because they got the right to be the chosen ones. They're Israel. You're ashamed if you've been doing that. Like I said, we're all Israel. Every one of us. So anyway, yeah, going through some of the stuff I did when I was in prison. Look at this, Deb. This is it's my Bible. 500 pages there. Well, minus the letters I sent. Had a lot of time on my hands to sit there. Everybody's suffering. Everybody's doing time in some way or another in this awful time in our history. Everybody has a worry or a anxiety about something in the world. Every one of us. And if you don't have an anxiety, you probably got an anger. And you want to attack. And you want to hurt. See, that's the thing about this. If you find peace with it, it's a challenge to keep that peace. Because they want to get you off your rocker. They want to get you off your path. And so they'll try to throw things in front of you, attacks on the road, and make you get off the path of the road. They'll try everything to keep, it's the simulator. This whole planet is a simulator to test you. We're not doing that stuff to you. The program is doing it to you. The Matrix, remember I was telling you about the Matrix? The Matrix is a robotic, mathematical roll of the dice. Shit happens. Everywhere. Now, we can control some of the timing of that because we know it's going to happen. We've seen it in the future, and so we rewind back to where, okay, that'll fit right there. We'll put that there. And that's what we did. But every tornado, every crack in the ground, everything, it's all part of the simulator. It's meant to test us and push us. That flat tire literally is a roll of the dice. And like I said, you get your odds a little better if you got a new tire there or it's an old one. But everyone is being challenged right now. And I'm telling you, if you're feeling inside uncomfortably hurting, okay, there's a difference. It means you kind of got a devil in you that might be bugging you. You want to try to talk to somebody about that. Don't let that thing fester inside you to where it's like a tapeworm on your brain and you got to get a gun and go hurt somebody. Because that's what happens to somebody. But that's what that dude did to last weekend. If you don't learn to let it go, man, it's a tapeworm on your head. It just gets tighter and tighter and tighter, drive you nuts. If you don't talk to somebody, it makes you go freaking nuts. So speak up. And follow the advice of others to let it go. Just like I have to let it go about him blowing up that nuclear facility and now these guys striking back at him. You know, I can't get angry and sit here and fester and be pissed off at them guys. Because they are not evolved and in control of themselves yet. You are. You need to be in control of yourself at this time and point in our little adventure here. Because not only do you have the simulator, but then you got all these other people who are not involved. In many ways, shape, and form, they're handicapped. We have to look out for them and help them. They know not what they do. And in all reality, they really don't. They just know they don't like this. They don't want the idea of God being in the world. For whatever reason, it's tapewormed into their head. They don't want this to happen. And we have to look out for those people. And we got to try to help them. And do our best to keep ourselves safe at the same time. You know, I had that with Deb, with you, and made that comment. You know, I'm really stone cold. I never think about myself. I'll walk right in front of a damn bullet. I really will, to pull it out, and I will go right there. And yeah, but any of you guys getting just in the realm of being in a dangerous situation, man, that made me feel really bad. And I realized that, you know, my days of stomping around and saying how big and bad, because that's the first thing I want to do, get on the phone and say, yeah, you try it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's not right. Because it's just like you Jews saying, oh, making comments about, oh, we're the chosen people. All right? That's a type of racism. I'm sure there's a word for it, but I don't have that kind of schooling. But every time that comes out of your mouth, it makes me sick. And I feel for Iran and those guys in this situation. You are not better than anybody else. Ever tell me that, and I will straighten you out big time. You are not Israel. We all are Israel. And I'm tired of people poking at each other's faces that I'm better than you. Because that's exactly what that the hell is. Nobody is better than the other. But no one is less than the other. We are all equals. Regardless what color your horse is, too. Okay? It does not matter. Every one of them that have died for me is exactly the equal pain of the other one. And they've died for this cause. So that we can help those that are handicapped. And we don't need people on the freaking cameras and people saying about, yeah, Israel, we're tough, we're resilient, we can, yeah, People are sick of hearing how resilient you are. How you'll never move out of the friggin'. You will be moving. Like I said, we're clearing all that out. I haven't begun to get my power yet. But when I do, yeah, I'm clearing house over there. Because I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of bad things about this thing, but I know you guys aren't innocent either. Because I'll tell you what, if you were one of my children and the neighbor wanted to fight, I would have gone to another neighborhood. But you decided to stay and fight that neighborhood because you have the right for that neighborhood. And we want to keep our neighborhood, so we're going to fight for it. So you chose to go against God's will and hurt his other children when you know they're handicapped. Is that what you're telling me? Because it's a really big ethical question for you. You okay with hurting a handicapped? Anybody in the world? Because that's what you're doing when you hurt one of my children that aren't woke up. We're taking care of each other. And we're doing our best to find peace, no matter how much it hurts. Anyway, I gotta go.